What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And I don't know if this is a video that you guys were waiting on, but this is a long overdue video that I said I was going to be giving you guys an update on. And that's, as you guys can see about the title, the truth on what's been going on with my E46. This has been a project that I guess I kind of just pushed, to the side. Didn't really care too much. I lost motivation on the car itself, especially once I got my car back. It was kind of like having a new toy. So this car just kind of got put off to the side. And the funny story is that when I got this car and I started the project, it was supposed to be a project that I wanted to get together for Beamer Invasion of 2022. Now Beamer Invasion 2023 is coming up, so it's been a year later and this car is still not done, which it should have been done. It should have been done months ago, but I ended up wrapping the car myself, so it's almost done, but it's not quite there yet. But I think I can get it done honestly in almost one day for the most part, except maybe one bumper. So I'm going to show you guys the car, kind of give you guys an explanation on what's going on with the car, show you guys how it looks, because this is the last time that you guys are going to see it like this. So there's a lot of changes going on that are going to be happening with this car, and I think it's gonna be good changes. I just want to make sure that it gets done right. Like, I'm not happy with some things. Obviously the wrap is not something that I planned on keeping forever or for even a year. So we're gonna be going over some things, showing you guys how the car looks. And I'm not gonna tell you guys that the car is perfect. You guys see that the roof is not wrapped. Alright guys, so starting off by the obvious, the roof is not wrapped just because I'm leaving this for last. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough material to do the rear bumper and the front bumper and the hood as well, because I want to redo the passenger door, which came out really bad. This was the first piece that I ended up doing, and you can tell that it's got a bunch of bubbles right here. So the issue that I did, or my problem, was that whenever I laid the vinyl, I didn't tuck it in the body line first and then just work my way down. What I ended up doing was just laying it flat, and then I try to go back in and heating up the material and just pressing it in there. Well, that's not how you're supposed to do it. So I have a bunch of air bubbles here that this is gonna have to come off and get redone. And then other than that, I mean, the bodywork on the over fenders just wasn't what I was expecting. Before I laid the material, I wasn't seeing the imperfections in the fiberglass. So once I laid the material, then everything came out, and you can tell that it's kind of hard to tell from this angle, but if you see it in the sun, this whole quarter panel looks wavy. So both sides are the same. So this is gonna have to come off, and then we're gonna have to add some body filler, and then I guess just flatten it out all the way completely, just kind of blocking out the car. And then that way, I think the car is gonna be getting repainted once this vinyl comes off, or I might end up ordering another roll and then giving it another shot. But this material just wasn't working for me. For whatever reason, the material just kept giving me a bunch of glue lines. So this is more of a, like the Nosatec material. So for my first time, I guess it's not bad, but also it's really not the best job. Like, this is definitely something that you don't want to pay for, but I have seen words that other people have actually paid, and I'm happy with the results so far for my first time and with the material that I ended up using. And I want to go ahead and make this video just to show you guys how the car looks with the color and the wheels that I never really kind of drove on like that. I'm actually going to be giving the tires to Joy to put on her TEs. So I got to throw these on there and then finish the car, find some wheels to ride on for the meantime. And then we're going to be putting the apex on this car. So I haven't really decided what color I want to do next. I like the color, but for some reason, I guess after seeing it here so long, I just wasn't really feeling it that much. So I wanted to finish the video whenever I had the chance to bring the car out in the sun. So here you can get a better view of how the car looks in the green. And to be honest, I don't know if I really like it that much on this car. The color itself is nice, but I just think that I need a different color for the car. And I'm gonna finish the project. You know, I already came this far and it was kind of like a learning experience. I still have to practice on the bumpers, but at this point I'm really not expecting it to be 100% perfect. As soon as I'm done unwrapping Joy's car, I'm actually going to be working on this one again to get it all in one color and get it up and going so I can get it inspected, for one, because my tags are expired for they've been expired for like the past 3 months now. So once we come back from Florida, I'm going to be throwing the Apex on this car. So the goal is to have this car done before we go to Florida. That way, so when we come back, I can drive it, and then I can have the other car go into the shop so I can do the rear quarter panels. Hopefully we can take this car to some shows. This is mainly supposed to be my daily driver, but at the same time, you know, I want it to be a car that whenever I don't feel like taking the F32, if it's gonna be raining or whatnot, I'll rather just take this one. So nonetheless, this has been a learning experience for me. This is something that I want to continue learning how to do. Obviously, I'm going to need more practice than just one car to be able to feel comfortable enough to do other people's cars. So I'm not sure if this is something that I would like to do full time. Obviously, I do like doing YouTube, and this is something that I want to spend some time doing as well. But maybe something that I could do on the side for other people and make some extra money to fund these projects that I want to continue pushing out on this channel. So that's where everything stands with the E46. The next video that you guys are going to see is going to be of the process that's going on with Joy's car. We're actually unwrapping it, or I'm going to try to do most of the work. We have half of the car unwrapped already. After this clip, I'm actually going to go and start working on the car once again and try to get it unwrapped this weekend. We have some other things lined up for that car that have to get changed just so we can get it dialed into how we want the car to be and get it ready for its new color that Joy has in mind. So stay tuned for that, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And like always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.